Hi, I'm Robin Shear, and I'm thrilled that you're here with me for our very first One Take on Joy video. These are going to be short videos that will help reframe perspective toward a more joyful direction and encourage you and whoever you share this with just to focus on joy a little bit more and see what happens in your life. So this is a big step for me. I'm going to just be completely transparent and tell you that I bought this videotaping equipment a year ago. It has literally been sitting in a box, and I have needed to get on my big girl pants and face my fear, get extremely out of my comfort zone. You have no idea, and just do the thing. So today's the day. We'll see how it goes. These are truly going to be one take videos. We'll see what comes out. If it's no good, it's getting posted anyway. So the point behind today's video is the focus is going to be on the joy of relationships. If you have read my blogs at all, you know that my family life is extremely important to me and is a massive source of joy in my life. It just comes out because it's so important to me. And so this is going to be another story about my family life. I'm excited to tell you that the best relationship advice I ever got was from my dentist. So the story goes, when my kids were little, daughter was about 6 and son was about 4. My son really, let's just put it like this, he was not the world's best toothbrusher. And I was on him constantly, always wanting him to get better at it, spend more time. I had little timers in the bathroom. I had toothbrushes that played little songs, so he'd be brushing for the length of the song. It didn't matter. It totally didn't work. And it was something that we went around and around about. We were constantly talking about his teeth. And lo and behold, a dentist appointment was approaching, and I was nervous because his teeth did not look that great. So we go into the dentist, and I said to the dentist right away, I am so sorry that his teeth look like that. I am constantly talking to him about this. I cannot get him to brush his teeth more than 5 seconds. He just wants to play all the time. No matter what I do, I've tried this and I've tried this. And finally my dentist just stopped me and he said, Robin, does your son know that you want him to brush his teeth? And I was like, well, yeah, I talk to him about it all the time. And he said, stop. You are ruining your relationship. He knows that you want him to brush his teeth, and he will figure out how to brush his teeth. But your relationship is more important than his teeth. And I was just dumbfounded. I couldn't believe the dentist, of all people, who I truly thought was going to judge me for my horrible parenting, was the one person that helped me to see that relationship was going to be around a whole lot longer than my concern about his grubby little 4-year-old teeth. And so I listened, I tried, he was right. My son knew. He totally knew how I felt. And, we took a lot of classes, we read a lot of books, we did everything that we could to, become better parents. And one of the pieces of advice that I saw consistently was to say what you need to say once. Imagine duct tape over your mouth after you say it, and shut up. And just let the situation and potential consequences do the teaching. But to focus on the relationship and not on the behavior. So that was something that we really worked toward as parents. And it was difficult, I'm not going to lie. And there were times when, if it was a safety issue, if it was really about my kids' safety or their well-being, they heard it from me more than once. That is entirely true. But if it was something that I felt, okay, this situation can do the teaching and I can focus on the relationship, then I would say it. I would imagine the duct tape over my mouth and I would hold back. And it worked. It did wonders. Let me give you an example of how I know that this is true. So fast forward, my son is now 20. He is a social work major. He wants to become a clinical therapist. He's a great human being. And we have had a ton of fun since he was 4. In fact, just a week ago, We got back from a weekend trip, just the two of us. We went up north, we explored the area, we made no plans. He made a playlist of 150 of our favorite songs for us to listen to in the car. And I mean, like, these are bands we've heard in concert together. These are songs that we've made memories to over the years. And I was like, wow, I didn't know we had 150. So we're driving and we're talking about life and we're talking about faith and we're talking about work-life balance and friendships and relationships and all of the important stuff. And we're driving through mud puddles that are bigger than our car, and we're sleeping in, we're eating whatever we want. We're watching E.T. in movie theaters for $3 because we could. We practically got kicked out. We were laughing so hard. We did whatever we wanted, and we were connected the entire time. And his teeth looked great. That dentist was right. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you today. Do what you want with it. But remember, the point is to focus on the relationship and not the behavior. And let that bring joy to you and your loved ones. Until next time, go forth and be joyful.